Hey, y'all. Hey. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about the fact that the sun is back. The sun is back in Arizona, and I got to tell you, I am loving every minute of it. So I hope you all are well, because I am well, as I hope you are. So just really wanted to pop in and say hello, wish you a wonderful Sunday. What are you all up to on this Sunday fun day? What you doing with the family? Any big plans? Anything exciting that you're going to be doing? Well, as for me, I will be doing some recordings today, and so you should probably see a broadcast coming up soon. But I do want to just encourage you, inspire you on this mighty journey of life. It's been a while. It's been a minute. It's been a while since I left you. I actually haven't done any recordings in over a month since the death of my brother. And I have to tell you that I'm all the more inspired to share this mighty message of being a whale of woman and aspiring, fighting through, persevering through the obstacles of life, and showing up, and when I show up, and when you show up, showing up strong. So I hope you're well. I hope life is good. I hope life is treating you well. I want to inspire you and encourage you to continue to well strong, whatever you're facing in life. And I do mean whatever it is, you have been equipped with all that you need. Not even a little bit. You don't have just a little bit. You've got everything you need to overcome the obstacle. The only thing you have to do is not quit. And I say have to do because you can't quit. If you quit, you already lose, right? But one of the things I want to encourage you today is to consider not allowing people and even yourself to should all over yourself. No longer the woulda, shoulda, coulda, and only if I oughta. Everything in life is lessons. I've decided to sit in a space of no longer will I say what, oh my gosh, bugs getting in my car, what I should have done. I will now only, oh my gosh, I got bugs in my car. Bugs getting in my car, my gosh. I will put all of my attention and focus on no longer what I should do. No longer what I could do, what I should have done, could have done. Just sit in a space of everything in life is lessons. We either choose to learn from it or not. We can grow through it or not. But we do get the choice. We get the choice to grow through it, experience it, sit in it, and just count it as a lesson. I think there was a song years ago, and it's very old, called No Regrets. It might even be, is that Liberace or Fred Astaire? It's one of those guys. No regrets. So that is the space that I choose to sit in. And although this has been a very tumultuous season, in more ways than one, I've had some experiences, some things that have come up that have caused me to, they have created triggers. There have been some triggers recently, over these last few weeks, last few months, that have really triggered some things in me. And what I'm grateful for is that it has also revealed some things in me. Not only revealed some things in me, but revealed some things to me about me and about some folks around me. So that is why I say everything that we're experiencing, it's an experience. And we get the privilege to be able to grow through it. And as we're growing through it, looking for those mighty, mighty lessons, those lessons that are blessings, those lessons that will bless other people's lives too. But in the meantime, we get to experience the byproduct of it while we're in it. So I hope this encourages you, and y'all know what we say. Those waves are going to come in and out of your life. But just know, as those waves are coming in, they will go out. Now, you all go on and have a wonderful week. Please stay tuned, because That message from last week is dropping on envy. Ooh, and you don't want to miss it. Part 2 is coming up. I believe I'm going to do 4 parts to that. Part 2 is coming up this Wednesday. And we're talking about envy and jealousy. I like to say envy is jealousy's cousin. Because there are some distinct differences between the two of them. So you all stay tuned and just be sure to make sure that you have grabbed your WhaleofWoman book. The pre-order already. If you haven't, then you haven't, but that's okay because there's a whole lot coming with the actual official release of it, book signing and all that, to what degree and what I'm going to be doing and how I'm going to be doing it. You'll hear more on that coming up soon. I'll just be dropping remnants of it, but those folks that are my ambassadors, those people that have pre-ordered already, they already know that there's some of what they're going to be getting and experiencing and how they're going to walk on this journey with me. But I just thank you. I want to encourage you to be a water walker. Whales, the beauty of, there's so many beauties of whales, but whales rise. They rise right on up out of that water. And they're not jumping all the time. There just comes a point where they have to be able to elevate. And what I know for sure when it comes to elevating, you can't elevate if you don't go down. You can only, in order to rise up that high, you have to go way down low. You got to go way down low in that water. And as you go way down low in the water, that is when you're able to pick up that tenacity and pick up that velocity and pick up the intensity and the, all of what you need to go high. If you don't have that momentum from going low, you can forget it. It ain't gonna happen. All right? So you take that. Whatever you're facing this week, you're gonna need some momentum. You're gonna need some drive. You're gonna need a real commitment to yourself and a commitment to what you're doing. This might be a good time and good idea and or opportunity to revisit what you're doing. Are you putting your time or spending your time in the right areas? In the right areas with the right people? I mean, what does that look like for you? Y'all know it got a little hot out here. Got a little warm. All right, so let's make sure that we're putting our time and our energies in the right people. One of the I know I'm feeling like a preacher right here. I tried to close 3 times, right? But no, just kidding. Seriously, really. It is one of the things that I've realized in my life personally is that I don't have enough fun. And I don't have enough fun because that's pretty much always been me. I've always been that very serious person. And contrary to people's popular opinion, I do like to have fun. I just don't have enough of it. Always so serious, always so focused, always so driven. And I like to say I'm always so intentional, but I would not be telling the truth. I'm not always so intentional, but that is one of my goals, is to be more intentional. More intentional when it comes to fun. I'm intentional about a lot of other things, but not fun. That ain't one of them. So that's one of my challenges. That's one of my challenges this week, is to be a little bit more intentional. Not just this week, actually, for the rest of the year. Be a little more intentional with having some fun. I've got some other things that I'll be doing this year that I believe they'll be a lot of fun. And so what are you challenged with? What should you be doing more of? Just think about that. What in your life should you be doing more of that maybe you're not doing so much of now? And you know that it will fuel you, it will re-energize you in a way that nothing else will. Is that prayer? Is that your faith? For me, it's all about faith, focus. Fashion, fitness. I'm down 114 pounds now. And I got to tell you, it feels great. What's funny about it all is like, how did I have an extra 114 pounds? Anyway, I'll reveal more of that coming up soon. I'll share more of that later in this journey. A lot of folks have been asking. I've been working on a few other things too with sharing some of that. So you all pray for me. As you're praying with me, pray for me. I know many of you have sown seeds. You have made donations, and I'm just grateful and thankful to you. I can't do anything without God, and anywhere I go, I make sure I can bring him in one way or another. And I know I would not be able to do and be on this journey without you. So I thank you for that. And I know this has been a long live, probably longer than I ever have gone just talking. I'm sure. All right, so you all have a wonderful week. I will talk with you soon. If you are not in the Well of Woman group, I'm encouraging you to go ahead and invite some folks. The Well of Woman group is now private. I told y'all it would be. So if you don't get an invite, you won't be able to get in. But you know some people in there. Ask them to invite you. We're going to begin some conversations about the book. And you won't see them or hear them unless you're in the group. And at least not until I release it into some other places and other platforms, finalizing some other platforms where content will be made available. Can't really tell too much about that just yet. But you all keep praying for me. I'm praying for you. I pray God keep you. I love you. There's nothing you can do about it. You go on and well strong. I'll see you all soon.